If you've watched every season of Cobra Kai, you probably feel like you already know everything there is to know about Robby Keene. But did you know that the real-life actor Tanner Buchanan is actually a super interesting guy with a lot of secrets he hasn't shared with the outside world? Tanner is a world-class actor who has brought so much life to the set of Cobra Kai, and we guarantee you'll never look at him the same way again after watching this video. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.
What do you want?
Robby, what the hell? You doing drugs? You wanna flush your—
Tanner is just 22 years old, so he may not have the acting history that many of the other stars do, but Tanner has been a full-time actor since 2013. He was born and raised in Lima, Ohio, and started acting way back in 2009 when he was only 11 years old. We don't know too much about his early career, but he's certainly a veteran when it comes to television appearances. He found his first big break way back in 2010 when he was asking to guest star on an episode of Modern Family. The series was huge at that time, so it was a major step forward in Tanner's career to be offered such an amazing role. He happily accepted the role, and this helped him get his foot in the proverbial door of Hollywood. Over the next 3 years, Tanner's career would truly begin to take off as he began landing roles in shows like Grey's Anatomy, Major Crimes, and The Goldbergs. However, this was only the beginning for the young actor, as he soon managed to take on roles in other massive popular shows like Girl Meets World, Game Shakers, and even The Foster. His role in The Fosters is what really set the tone for the remainder of his career. This role introduced him to a much more age-appropriate audience, as The Foster has proven to be wildly popular with teens and young adults. Considering Tanner was in this age group at that time, it was the perfect role to give his career the jumpstart it needed. While working on The Foster, Tanner took on the role of Jack Downey for about 6 episodes. This led to him being given a role in Designated Survivor, where he would hold a lead role for 28 episodes of the series. Around this same time, he even managed to land a role in the reboot of Full House titled Fuller House, performing for 2 episodes.
I got 3 guys right now willing to pay $400, no questions asked.
Oh, man.
While all of this was going on, Tanner had already been cast as Robby in the then upcoming series Cobra Kai. When he auditioned for the role, Tanner likely had no idea how popular the series would become. At the time, it was only scheduled to premiere on YouTube Red and YouTube Premium. However, when YouTube Red was eventually cancelled, the future of the series was up in the air. However, once Netflix purchased the rights to the series, the writing was on the walls. His role in Cobra Kai is what truly launched Tanner into stardom, and he's now a household name among anyone who's seen Cobra Kai or the original Karate Kid series of films. Tanner may only be 22 years old, but he has now made a powerful impact in Hollywood that will not soon fade away. Tanner spoke about his audition for the series in an interview and said that he didn't know too much about the show. He managed that he knew that it existed as he had seen it when he was 5 or 6 years old, but he didn't remember too much about the plot or the characters. However, his mom was a much bigger fan of the show than he could have imagined. He said, "I knew of Karate Kid and I also had seen it when I was 5 or 6 years old. I don't think I've talked about this much, but my mom introduced it to me. In the 80s, she was actually a black belt in karate. She was super big in the movie. I can remember it vividly. I didn't want to watch it again before the audition because I wanted to make it my own. It's funny because I remember I was in the middle of watching Karate Kid 2, and then I got a call from New York, so I paused the movie to pick it up, and it was Ralph Macchio."
Ooh, what, Ninja Boy teach you some karate or something?
Robby talked about his background in acting and dancing and says that he believes his dance background is what gives him a leg up over his co-stars. He said, "I guess with a dance background, I have a good sense of balance, so that came easy. I did some gymnastics growing up as well. I think the hard part is just trying to memorize the choreography. Learning that choreography is way harder than I expected because you really have to be in tune, not only with what you're doing, but almost exactly with what the other person is doing." Even though Tanner may not have been as into the series as his mother was, he has definitely grown to love it and seems to be having a great time working with the show and its cast. It seems like Tanner was more than willing to take on the fight scenes while filming, but he says the romantic scenes are what caused him the most trouble during filming. He became so close with his co-stars that it seems crazy to have to kiss some of them on television. But in the end, he was able to do it and come to terms with the idea. He spoke about filming with Mary Mauser and said, "The romantic scenes are what causes me the most anxiety." You could talk to Mary Mauser about this because she and I are such good friends. When we had our first kiss scene in season 2, they were asking us, "Are you ready?" My heart was pounding. I was shaking. It just feels weird to go to that place because we're such good friends. However, aside from him being very nervous about the kissing scenes, Tanner also had a bit of an issue with body image when he first started working with the show. He says that he doesn't feel particularly bad about the way he looks, but he definitely seems to have felt a bit out of place when surrounded by legends like Ralph Macchio and William Zabka. When asked if his role in Cobra Kai helped his body image at all, he said, "I would maybe say yes and maybe say no. For me, when I work out, I'm just doing it to stay healthy. I just want to stay healthy, that's it. As long as I'm healthy, I don't care. But body image-wise, it's really hard to be in this industry because I've caught myself a few times looking at other actors and thinking, whoa, they're jacked. They feel like they're so big, they got all these muscles that I definitely don't have. But I feel like over the years, I've just switched my mind to really just be like, look, if you're working out consistently and you're staying healthy, that's all you need to do. That's what drives me, rather than trying to look like Channing Tatum or Chris Hemsworth as Thor, because I guarantee you, I'm not 6'4" weighing 250 pounds, I'm much smaller than that." It's safe to say that even though Tanner is one of the best-looking cast members in Cobra Kai, he still has his challenges. However, he has never let this get the better of him and has always found ways to stay positive and stay motivated while filming. In the end, I have to admit, Tanner is one of the greatest actors working on Cobra Kai. Don't get me wrong, the whole cast is great, but Tanner adds something special to the series that really brings it all together. We don't know much about Cobra Kai Season 4 just yet, but I can't wait to see what Robby Keene is up to in the new series, considering how crazy the Season 3 finale was. Thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like button and ring the notification bell for more videos.